So two fighters set to make debut performances here at Fight UK 7. As Dave Cook in the black shorts with the flag decal takes on James Till in the black Hayabusa shorts. And straight away,
stalking his man, but takes a left hook.
Cook walking forward, hands down. He's got to be careful of doing that. Threw Till off a little bit.
It's a dangerous game to play in MMA.
Especially with the knees you've got like that. Someone like James Till throwing some good strikes.
Cook showing some resilience, but just stalking his man.
Cook coming forward. Till throwing a nice leg kick. Cook exchanged one of his own. There's another one.
Both guys in the pocket with one another.
Cook coming forward. And a nice knee on the middle, doesn't quite land.
Till being forced back.
He tries to get him down with almost a head and arm judo throw, which he almost gets, but got to be careful of giving his back up from that position.
Cook looking for that choke, looking to climb over.
Looking for the rear naked choke, but Till does the right thing.
Needs to get himself out of this position and bring his head up.
There's the hands clasped up and down. Beautiful takedown. You've got to be careful being caught in the guillotine.
It looks tight, it looks deep. Does well to get his head free.
Till does very well there.
Till chopping away.
Mia Carsten Lendreit there in James Till's corner, telling him to disengage and stand up.
Chopping away those little shots.
Feels confident to sit here in the guard. That maybe he doesn't feel there's that much of a threat, and maybe he feels that he can land a few strikes of his own. But you would have to agree, he was having some good shots from the top. And there's a nice bit of ground and pound from Till. Cook's got to do a better job of holding his opponent's posture in place. Till does nice with some body head there.
Fight seems to have settled and slowed down to a pace that suits Till comfortably. Cook stalking him while they were up on their feet. Right now, Till able to pick those shots and does beautifully. Left hand going like a piston.
Some good shots, and there's a knee. Was that illegal?
I don't believe it was. Both hands looked as though they were up.
To the three-point stance, tough to see from our angle. All happened very quickly. I believe the question is obviously going to be, did Dave Cook have a knee down?
For me, it looked legal. I mean, we'd have to look on a replay.
Mark Woodard just quickly explaining the situation. I do believe Dave Cook did have a point down when that knee was thrown. It's going to count as an illegal strike, so it looks likely that it's going to cost Till the fight. It's unfortunate that this has happened.
Yeah, he looked pretty dominant. Looked like he was winning it.
And Till obviously very disappointed as the medic seated Dave Cook there, who took that shot. Didn't seem to be that phased by it originally, but
I don't know. I mean, I've got to be honest, looking at the replay, if they look at the replay, I'm quite sure that it wasn't an illegal blow.
It's a very tough one to call. I mean, as happens with these things, it did happen in an instant, and the referee has to make the call. I mean, the question of intent's often one that's misunderstood here by a lot of people, but the bottom line remains that the second that James Till threw that knee at the head of his opponent, it was his responsibility to check that Dave Cook was in the correct position and it wasn't actually an illegal strike. That being said, whether it was or wasn't remains to be seen, but referee Mark Woodard, very experienced. And Dave Cook now just takes a bit of medical attention there from the paramedics. least he gets back to his feet.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a round of applause for both fighters. Come on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 52 seconds of round one, your referee, Mr. Mark Woodward, has called a stop to this contest due to an illegal knee to the head of a downed fighter, declaring your winner by disqualification from the blue corner, Dave Cole. Well, let's hear it for a very gallant runner-up.